Hi, this is Krista Stefani, and this training module will provide you with information as it relates to completing the Personal Care Service-Specific tab contained within this cost survey. This cost survey is being conducted by the State of Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services as it relates to identifying the cost of providing care related to services outlined within the Aged and Disabled waiver. To access the Personal Care Service-Specific tab, you must first navigate to the Services tab within the workbook. From there, you will either type X or select X from the drop-down menu, and then click on another tab. As you can see, then the Personal Care Service-Specific tab will appear. Click on that tab, and you can see the information that we are requesting related to your organization's provision of providing services under personal care. We understand that this information may not be easily accessible or readily available for you to populate an exact answer, but that's okay. We are asking you to provide your best estimate based on the knowledge of your organization and how you provide these services to complete this information. We also realize that personal care services may be new to the waiver as of August of 2021. Therefore, you do not have a full calendar year worth of services to report on. But we are still requesting information related to providing this service. The first item we are asking for is the number of individuals who receive personal care from your organization. The next item is asking you to indicate the number of days per week your organization provides services. If you are open and provide services 7 days a week, you would indicate a 7. If you are only open during the weekdays and provide services on weekdays only, you would indicate a 5. We realize that not all individuals may receive services every day for personal care. What we are asking you to populate on the next line is the average number of days per week a typical individual participates or receives personal care services from your organization. Also, please identify the number of hours per day your organization provides services. For example, if your organization opens at 8 a.m. in the morning and closes at 5 p.m. in the evening, you may be providing 9 hours of service per day. Please indicate that on this line. We also realize that not all individuals may receive a full business day's worth of services. Therefore, we're asking you to calculate the average number of hours per day a typical individual receives services for. For example, if you only provide services on average 2 hours a day to each individual, then you would indicate 2 in this field. To also provide us with additional information related to the number of hours per day individuals receive services out of the total services provided in a day, please indicate what percentage of those services are less than 4 hours of service a day and what percentage of those services are 4 or more hours per day. As you can see here, there is an error message that would populate if this percentage here does not equal 100. If we were to use the breakdown in the example, you'll see that that message disappears. Please verify that this message does not appear when you submit your cost survey. The next question asks if you provide this service in a group setting. What we mean by a group setting is that you're providing personal care services using one direct support professional, providing services to more than one individual or participant at the same time. If that answer is yes, please select yes using this drop-down menu and then type in the typical group size the service is provided. Next, to provide us with a better idea of how you staff this service, please indicate what percentage of your total services are provided using the following staff to individual ratios. So for example, this first line is indicating that it takes 2 direct support professionals to provide services to one individual. The next line indicates that there is one direct support professional providing services to one individual at a time. If it's the case that your agency or organization only provides services on a one-to-one basis, you could type in 100% here, and this section is completed. Please continue to populate the staffing ratios portion of this worksheet as it relates to how your business operates. If you provide the service in a staffing ratio other than listed above, you have the opportunity to identify that staffing ratio. Please do so by typing in the staff ratio on one of these lines, indicating the percent of your total services that relate to that service ratio. We thank you for taking time to complete the cost survey and for viewing this training.